Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
More than 1,000 hands-off. Protests against Trump and Musk planned across U.S. After a week of unprecedented tariffs, stock market chaos, and political upheaval, thousands of demonstrations are set to take place across the U.S. today. Opponents of President Donald Trump and his number two man, billionaire Elon Musk, plan to rally across the U.S. to protest government downsizing, the economy, human rights, and other issues. More than 1,200 hands-off. Demonstrations have been planned by more than 150 groups, including civil rights organizations, labor unions, LGBTQ+ advocates, veterans, and fair elections activists. The protests are planned for the National Mall in Washington, D.C., state capitals, and other locations in all 50 states. Trump, meanwhile, has continued to promote his policies as being in the best interest of the U.S. But fierce opposition has been seen against the Trump administration's moves to fire thousands of federal workers, close Social Security Administration field offices, effectively shutter entire agencies, deport immigrants, scale back protections for transgender people, and cut federal funding for health programs. Musk, one of the president's advisors who owns Tesla, SpaceX, and the social media platform X, has played a key role in government downsizing as the head of the newly created Department of Government Efficiency. Organizers say they hope Saturday's demonstrations will be the largest since Trump returned to office in January. This past week has been tumultuous after Trump announced a wide-ranging package of tariffs against more than a dozen countries. The FTSE 100 plummeted on Friday on its worst day of trading since the start of the pandemic, while markets on Wall Street also tumbled. After the tariffs announcement, London's top stock market index shed 419.75 points, or 4.95%, to close at 8,054.98 on Friday, the biggest single-day decline since March 2020, when the index lost more than 600 points in one day. The Dow Jones fell 5.5% on Friday, as China matched Mr. Trump's tariff rate. But not every location targeted by the new tariffs has a government to watch on, or even human inhabitants. A group of uninhabited islands near Antarctica, covered in glaciers and primarily home to seals and penguins, have been hit with a 10% tariff on goods. Heard Island and the McDonald Islands, external Australian territories, don't export anything anywhere, let alone to the U.S., and it's thought humans haven't even stepped foot there for nearly a decade. There is a fishery in the territory, but there aren't any buildings and no human habitation at all. Anthony Scaramucci, Trump's former communications director turned critic, commented, "The penguins have been ripping us off for years. For far too long, the penguins on the uninhabited Heard and McDonald Islands in the Antarctic have ripped off American taxpayers. That ends today." They, alongside the Cocos, Keeling Islands, Christmas Island, and Norfolk Island, other external territories, which are part of Australia and not self-governing, have been listed separately to the mainland on Trump's tariff list. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, Trump gives TikTok 75 days to find a U.S. buyer, trade war heats up. More, Nintendo Switch 2 fans fear price increase as pre-orders delayed in U.S. More, South Park lets rip at Elon Musk's ketamine use in another savage takedown. Never miss the biggest stories with breaking news alerts in your inbox. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.